name is Yuan Sang. I am Architecture Solution Engineer from Alibaba Cloud. Today, I'm very glad to have this topic for you to share some thoughts on how to select instance families for applications. With over a decade of experience in cloud computing industry, we served a lot of customers from different industries with various types of use cases and scenarios. We learned that different application workloads have diverse requirements for physical resource performance. For those enterprise-level applications like web, app, and database, generally will require a balanced ratio of vCPU, memory, and I/O performance. Normally, the middle level of CPU frequency corresponded with 2 or 4 times memory capacity for web and app applications, and 8 times memory ratio for database should be able to fulfill common application requirements. Workloads like gaming, rendering, online video, like AI inference require very high CPU computing power. Using high-frequency CPU can reduce the processing time and improve the overall efficiency to bring our customers great user experiences. Some memory-intensive application or memory database like SAP HANA or cache middleware need extremely high memory density, up to almost 20 or more for a single VM. Big data like Hadoop, Sparks, or some other software that contain file systems like HDFS, GFS, and so on require very low storage I/O latency and low-cost storage capacity. Since those applications are already designed and implemented in a high-availability approach like 2 or 3 copies of data, so it is recommended to load these applications on local disk storage in order to boost up the storage I/O throughput performance. There are some virtual network applications such as NFV, like a virtual firewall, virtual load balancer, virtual router, SD-WAN, and so on. This VM migrates from the local IDC to cloud, which require very high network PBS, network session capability, or network bandwidth. Some customers from fintech, traditional finance, or public sector industries will require enhanced security features such as trusted computing and confidential computing to protect the data while running in memory. By leveraging on the technology like SGX or VSGX for VM, TPM or VTPM for VM, and enclave. For those high-performance and scientific computing, AI, video codec, and EDA applications require more computing power, so that only GPU and FPGA computing platform could support those applications. In order to provide the best price and performance for each scenarios, we established a large portfolio of ECS instance families over the years. Let me introduce these instance families one by one. On the left side, it is x86 computing platform-based instance families. The GCR series are the general instances with various vCPU to memory ratios. Those are the default choices for our customer migrating to the cloud. In 2021, we have launched the 7th generation instance family, equipped with Intel Acidic CPU that improve the computing power capability for each vCPU around more than 30% than the previous 6th generation. For those critical workloads that require higher I/O performance, we have some I/O enhanced instance family designed based on GCR series, such as G6E, Z6E, and R6E, can better support high-performance block storage, which are suitable for workloads like database, middleware, message queue, like Kafka, and so on. We also provide AMD CPU as another option for our customer, turns to the instance family GCR 7A and 6A. 7th generation equipped with AMD Milan CPU, while 6th generation with AMD ROM CPU. G and C6R are the first generation of ARM CPU instance families, suitable for container services. And T6 and T5 are burstable instance families designed for burstable applications workloads, such as macro app, small web services, personal desktop, and so on. High-frequency series are our high-performance computing offering. High-frequency instance family provides stable and predictable ultra-high performance of computing power. It also can support a variety of flexible vCPU to memory ratios, such as 1:2, 1:4, and 1:8. High-frequency instances family mainly suitable for any applications that requires more CPU power, such as gaming, database rendering, video codec, and decoding, and that can benefit from more computing power. The RE series are our product with super large memories. RE6 can deliver up to 6 TB memory, mainly for in-memory database. RE60 is instance family equipped with Intel Optane persistent memory, and it allows persistent memory to be used as either low-cost memory for database or as very high-performance local SSD for middleware like MessageQ. Local disk instances are designed for big data, application, and high-performance database. Network enhanced instance families designed for network applications. J7NE, J5NE as network enhanced instance families with deeper network PPS ability is only provided by Alibaba Cloud only. Security enhanced instances JC7T are for customers who are looking for confidential computing environment to ensure the sensitive data and source code running on cloud safely. In the middle, there are heterogeneous compute products. JN7, JN7i are new launched instances equipped with NVIDIA A100 and A10 GPU. JN6E and JN6i instances are equipped with V100 and T4 GPU. vGPU instance family could provide GPU with virtual vGPU ability, bundled with NVIDIA vGPU license. GPU instances are used for machine learning and science computing, audio-video processing, and so on. F3 is instances with FPGA using Linux processor for applications like AI and genomics and so on. We also have instances with in-house developed NPU to accelerate AI inference with great price performance. On the right side, it is our high-performance computing offering. SCC is supercomputing cluster with bare metal instances integrated with RDMA network to provide high-performance computing platform. SCC mostly suitable for scientific computing, large scale of AI training, and so on. eHPC is elastic high-performance computing as a service platform. Integrated HPC software stack deployed on GPU instances works as HPC SaaS platform to provide end-user total solution of HPC. eHPC mainly for 3D video rendering, EDA design, and so on. This diagram shows AWS and Alibaba Cloud instance family side-by-side comparison. Alibaba Cloud provides the equivalent instance specifications as compared to almost all AWS instance families. As for GCR instance families, we have more offerings for CPU frequency choices. You can either choose 2.5 GHz CPU or high frequency 3.2 GHz CPU, and it is highly recommended to choose high frequency CPU for those large size VM or compute intensive applications, as mentioned before. We also provide security enhanced instance families equipped with iSLAC CPU, which supports hardware level SGX and TPM functions, and works with the Enclave platform. We already have AMD and ARM CPU instance launched in mainland China regions. So with the international Alibaba Cloud account, you can purchase those instances. Actually, we still recommend Intel CPU instances as the first choice for enterprise applications because of its high scalability, high security, and a mature ecosystem for applications. And besides, we offer Intel CPU instance families at a very competitive price. And that is all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.